The September 18th draw has just taken place. There's over $17 million and no jackpot prize winner. This is the sixth draw without a jackpot prize winner. What's wrong? Tens of millions of tickets have been in play. This is a joke. It's especially a joke when my master code consistently traps multiple major prizes every draw. Just watch the proof. It's only going to take 10 minutes of your time. To score how well it does, I'm going to compare it to the September 18th draw that just took place. Remember, no first prize winner, one second prize winner. As my code runs, I will explain why it works. This is my master code. 48 numbers that are randomly selected, broken up into pairs. That means that there are 2,024 tickets for every master code. This draw, because it has such a large prize, 17,800,000 plus plus, I'm assuming there's over 20 million tickets that are in play. I'm going to be checking this master code against 0 to 2.5 million tickets, 2.5 to 5, and so on up to 20 million tickets. Let me start it. What's happening here is checking the draw numbers against the master code. Because it covers all 48 numbers, well, let me stop for a moment. Here's the second prize already. To get a second prize, you have one match plus the bonus, another match in a pair, and another match in a pair. 3 of these are needed to make one ticket. Okay, so we already have one second prize winner. This draw only had one second prize winner. Every time this number is changing here, there's a new master code. This master code, if I was to give any type of a comparison, it's almost like a Mission Impossible decoder for a digital lock. It's hunting for the major prizes. I'm only interested in the major prizes. Although this is catching all sorts of smaller prizes, such as the 5, 4, 3, free tickets, what have you. I chose this 48 number master code because it's only going to take 10 minutes to show you the result. If you look at the previous video, I also ran the master code for the 15th draw, which only had 3 second prize wins and no first prize win. Personally, I believe if players start to use this master code or get their numbers from this master code, there's going to be multiple major prize winners, which means that the major prizes will start to be shared by multiple players. And I don't think there's ever going to be a situation where there's going to be 6 draws without a jackpot prize win. In fact, I would be surprised if not all 6 draws had a jackpot prize win. Another second prize win, single, bonus, double, double. Had this been over here, this would be a jackpot prize. The odds of that happening is about 1 in 3. Which basically means every time there's a second prize, it could have quite easily have been a jackpot. This 48 number master code is great for a syndicate. You sell the shares at 10 tickets per share, and you would have 200 plus shares. Another second prize. Double, single, bonus, double. So we already have 3 second prize wins. We've already beaten the official results of 1 second prize win. What do I have to tell you? This is better. I have tested this hundreds of times, and I have never seen a situation where there's never. I have tested this hundreds of times, and I've never seen a situation where there was no multiple second prize wins. And I've seen situations where there were up to 6 jackpot prize winners. And of course, I've also seen situations where there were 0 jackpot prize winners. The ratio was about 80% would produce a jackpot. Another second prize, single, bonus, double, double. Takes 3 of these to make 1 ticket. Just to give you an idea how the tickets are produced, this plus this would be 1 ticket. This plus this would be a second ticket. This plus this would be a third ticket, and so on. 48 master code takes 2,024 tickets. There are smaller master codes for smaller groups and for individual players. Another second prize. Double, double, single, bonus. Had this been switched around, this would be a jackpot prize win. If you follow the scale, 0 to 2.5 million tickets, we had 1 second prize. 2.5 to 5, we added another 2 second prize wins. 5 to 7.5, we've added another 2 second prize wins. For 39 years, players have been playing the suggested method. Select your favorite numbers. Select a quick pick. Or use a combination, make an 8-number combination. Let me get this first. Double, single bonus, double. And for 39 years, we've seen situations where there were 0 first prize wins and 0 second prize wins. This has been going on and on and on. Of course, when there's no jackpot prize win, the jackpot increases. But wouldn't it be nice if each jackpot could be shared by multiple players and second prize could be shared by multiple players? Another second. Double, double, single, bonus. This code is not dependent on the numbers that you choose. You can see what happened on your own. Double, single bonus, double. This code is not dependent on the numbers that you choose. You can select your favorite numbers. You can select the most popular numbers. You can select the numbers that are that show up the least amount of times using an aging calculation. There's many people that are promoting this and they're showing the systems using this. That makes no difference in the draw. Absolutely none. This is a mathematical net. And this one for 48 covers every single number except for 1. That's why it's winning all sorts of smaller prizes, and it's doing a very good job at winning the second prize, as you can see. We have not seen a jackpot. It's quite possible this will not produce a jackpot. I'm not sure how these jackpots work. I think the minimum start prize is 5 million. If that's the case, I'm kind of surprised that in this series of draws, it was started at 5 million. The next time it went up to 6 million, which was only increased by 1 million. I don't understand why it didn't go up to 10 million. Okay, and if there were 6 draws, that means that the number would be 30 million jackpot prize by now. Anyways, I have to look into that a little bit more. I'm just taking a shot from the hip. This method I developed over 20 some odd years ago when I was in Canada. I use it to be able to make it more affordable to play with more than 6 numbers. I did not go any further than that. Because of this virus pandemic, I had a chance to reprogram and take a look at just how powerful this method was. Once I saw the results, I decided to spruce up the program to make it a little bit more attractive for how you would view it so that you can understand it a little bit easier. And then I tested it hundreds of times just to see how consistent the results were. Honestly, it surprised me. And I'm sure it will surprise many people that have shown systems on YouTube but did not have the capability, the program capability, to just see how powerful their method was. For example, those that told you to select the most drawn numbers. Okay, here we have a jackpot. Let me do this first. Double, double, double. Had this been over here and this over here, it would only be a second prize, but here we have our first prize win. Had the people that have shown various systems on YouTube actually developed a program to test this, they could go and look 1 year into the future and test the numbers that they suggested were the most popular numbers 1 year back and see if there would be a result over that 1 year period of time. It's quite possible there could be, but you have to remember that the jackpot is 1 in 14 million, which means that everyone's chasing one set of 6 numbers. Everyone's chasing that. The more people that are playing, the chances that you are going to catch someone else's numbers is much greater than you catching the jackpot. So what's happening is, out of the tickets that are bought, many people have the exact same combination. And in this case here, in spite of the fact that there's so many tickets there are so many tickets in play, still there's no jackpot prize win. And only 1 second prize win. That's the surprising thing, because there's a ratio of 6 second prizes in comparison to 1 jackpot. Here we already have 11 second prizes. Here's a funny thing. I'm just looking at the results over the 6 draws. There was 1 second prize, just a draw that took place on the 18th. On the 15th there was 3, then there was 2, the previous draw, 1, 3, and 1. And if you add that up, so that's 4, 5, 7, 10, 11. The total number of second prizes over the 6 draws was 11. This master code has already hit 11 on 1 draw. Now that's got to tell you something. The hardest thing I've had to do is to try to put this in its simplest form to make it easy for you to understand. I can visualize the results before I even start programming it. But that's because I've looked at this for so many years. And it's always fascinated me. Numbers have always fascinated me. But for the average player, I think the most important thing is just the result. You know, how it's done really doesn't make any difference. If it's consistent and it has results, I think that is the thing that most players are interested in. That's why I wanted to just show the results, and I'm showing them to you in real time. As the video is recorded, you're able to pause it at any point in YouTube, and you can sort of see the results. Quite simply, the blue dots are shown here as matches. The green is the bonus. If you didn't catch that before, every time this number is changing, there's a new master code being tested. All of these numbers are randomly selected, just like players selecting their own favorite numbers. To you, it's your favorite numbers. It has some type of a system, but basically it's just random. Another second, single, bonus, double, double. 3 of these are needed to make 1 ticket. This 48 master code, 48 number master code, ensures that every ticket is unique and that every ticket works hand in hand with the previous ticket, so that it's covering the area of 48 numbers, which is 1 number less than all the numbers that are possible in the Lotto 649 draw. This will also work with any other Lotto. We are getting close to the end. Once this is 9,800 and something, that will be the end of the master code, which is approximately 20 million tickets. It's a little bit short of that. It's impossible to hit exactly 20 million with 2,024 tickets. Another second prize, double, double, single, bonus. I think by now you understand what's going on. I don't need to explain that. At this point, we were equal to all of the second prizes that were won over the last 6 draws. Now we've passed that by +2. That's it. 1 jackpot, 13 second prizes. You can see the results from 0 to 20 million tickets. The rest is up to you. Are you going to continue to play the way that this game has been played for the last 39 years, or are you going to start seriously looking at another alternative? Remember, you don't have to change your favorite numbers because it has nothing to do with the numbers. It's not number based. It's based on the code, the master code. Now I'm going to show you 10 consecutive results from a previous draw so that you can see what happens testing this 10 consecutive times. First one, 2 jackpots, 8 in the second, 1 and 11 on the second test, 1 and 4 on the third test, 2 and 17 on the fourth test, 0 and 12 on the fifth test, 3 and 9 on the sixth test, 0 and 5 on the seventh test, 1 and 8 on the eighth test, 1 and 6 on the ninth test, 1 and 9 on the 10th test. And this is our current test. I designed this mini handheld computer. The intention was that this was to be available at lottery kiosks or lottery retailers so that you could decide on the master code that you wanted based on the play of tickets. This is a 12 number master code. It takes 20 tickets to play it. The comparison with the lottery is 924. What happens is you select your numbers. The unit will print out the selection of tickets you must buy. It's as simple as that. You can play this on your own, or you can play it with a group, or you can play it in a syndicate. For more information, you can get in touch with me at this email address. Oh yes, tell your friends. It's very important. Pass this information on. It's very hard today to inform other people about something like this. Oh yes, pass it on to your friends. It's not easy today to get the word out. I think it's worthwhile for everyone that plays the lottery, which I think is a mistake in itself. I don't really play the lottery. Anyways, if you're playing the lottery, have some method where you have a chance to come in with the prize. If you're selecting numbers using a method that is consistent in producing jackpot and second prizes, that's a good way to go. Thank you for watching.